I have a very strong feeling that if we show the ring and it's the wrong choice, Emma's gonna be like, for beans.
Don't do it.
What are you doing?
You don't actually get to make choices in this. Don't you know? Our destiny was fated by the people who wrote this goddamn script. All right. Anyways, hey everybody, and welcome back. It's more wifey weekend with Detective Instinct. Farewell,
Sunday,
my beloved.
Sunday.
And it's Sunday.
Is this coming
Monster
out?
Truck Rally.
Is this coming out next Sunday?
Yes.
I am at Disney. Woo!
I mean, to be fair, it will be coming out in the evening, and by that point, no one will see. No one. You'll probably be home, so that's okay. Typically, I suggest we don't announce our location.
But we live at.
But our location is exactly lists off GPS coordinates. Anyways, so we've been talking about this, and we're gonna go ahead and save so that just in case this does something really bad, we got a save to go back to. Hey, did either of you two lose a wedding ring? We found this in one of the train cars and... Lose a wedding ring? Don't be ridiculous. Monty and I would never be so careless with the symbol of our eternal love. Nor would I ever be caught dead with a ring that cheap. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face.
The eye twitch? Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
oh my God.
Well, honey, it was in your cabin, so...
Whoever bought that must have gotten it from a homeless person outside the jewelry store. If Monty proposed to me with that disgraceful piece of junk, I'd have dumped him on the spot. Of course, Monty would never have done such a thing. He knows what I'm worth. Isn't that right, darling? I dream of flying. I dream of the air.
I dream of being able to leave this insufferable woman.
I also dream of Jeannie. All right. Note has been added. Okay.
That it's not there. She got it.
Okay. Emma.
What are these two hiding?
I don't know. I was hoping that you'd give me more information. Okay. No. Okay. Talk
Monty.
Monty, is everything okay? You haven't spoken since you got here. You're wasting your time, dear. Monty doesn't speak. He doesn't speak? That's why he's the perfect man for me. Correct. Monty prefers to leave all the talking to me. Isn't that right, darling? Lovely. I'm going to try one more time. If he doesn't speak, then how do I know what he's thinking? Dear, when you've been in a relationship as long as us two, you don't need words to understand each other. You also don't need to communicate. No communication in a healthy relationship, obviously. You just psychically beam things to each other. Monty and I are a team. Perhaps someday you'll learn what it means to be truly in love, like the two of us. I wonder how much of her idea of true love involves expensive jewelry. Roasted. Okay, let's talk about her again. Okay. Monty and I are well known in Vendraken high society. I wouldn't expect a couple of obvious tourists like you two to understand.
What makes this an obvious tourist? Looks down, has the word tourist on her shirt. Oh,
we've been labeled.
We have. It's like
it was in Vendraken,
yeah.
So it was like,
or it's like an I Love New York shirt, but it's I Love Vendraka.
Oh God, I love the whole damn country. Let's talk about her again. Okay, no. train. We're going on holiday to London. I think they already said that. Yes, I had a glass of white wine earlier. Ask about the missing woman again. We've no idea what she's talking about. Monty, what do you do for a living? This is the only thing that's giving me more information. It's none of your business how my husband makes his money. Ignore him, Monty. Okay. All right, that's enough. It's getting late. Monty and I need to get ready for bed.
Bow, 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 bow.
This is why he doesn't talk.
I've been really trying.
If he puts up with the talking for long enough, he gets that sweet Veda
Vendragussy?
Vedusi? Did we answer your questions to your satisfaction? Will you leave us alone now?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fabians has spoken.
Thank you, Miss Veda.
That I just laughed, so that's the character now. You're quite welcome. It's not often I'm this generous with my time, you know. You should feel lucky.
Oh, we do, Miss Veda. Very lucky indeed.
Very lucky indeed. She's barking. Emma, down, girl. Don't be snarky now. It's quite unbecoming of a young lady like yourself. Now both of you out. Okay. I don't know about you, but I think I'm starting to get a headache now. Are you all right, Emma? I'm sorry we didn't get much more information.
It's okay for beans. We didn't leave completely empty-handed, right?
Yeah, we have a ring.
Let's go talk to Professor Morton before it gets too late. If nothing else, he can at least help us translate the engraving.
It's true.
Oh, and for Beans, let's not mention anything about the missing woman. I don't want to burden him with it too. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he seemed a little bit tired lately. We should try not to disturb him for too long.
He needs his rest.
'Cause he's a ghost.
He's been looking pale and more translucent recently.
He was so thin he went straight through the wall.
Weight loss goals. Sure, no problem.
Did your physics teacher in high school or something tell you that if you like there's a chance that if you like put your hand against a wall that your hand would phase through the wall because all of the atoms would be shaking at the same frequency when you touch the wall?
What the fuck?
I think about that often. Like whenever I'm touching a solid surface, I'm like, this is gonna be it.
I'm gonna phase right through it,
And then I'm gonna be stuck because then it's like a 1 in a billion chance that it would happen, and then like it would not come back out.
Technically, on the quantum physics level, there is always a very, very slight chance of that. Yeah, but that's so weird, and your physics teacher read far too much Flash comic books.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing. He vibrates at the frequency of air, which is so stupid because air doesn't go through walls, guys. It doesn't go through walls. And then he can phase through a wall. That's how that works.
He vibrates?
Yeah, he vibrates.
Iris is a lucky woman. Let's continue.
In fact, the first time he starts to get lucky with a girl
After he's gotten powers.
after he got powers, he starts vibrating, and she's like, "Ooh." He then has to ask, so I have to ask something. I know I go fast. Does that apply to everything? And they're like, think of dead puppies. Professor Martin, he's probably reading in his cabin or something. Okay, go to Martin's cabin. We see the Looney Tunes-esque hole that Emma left earlier.
Yeah, took to the sky.
Yeah, yep.
And and Monty's looking out of it like, that should be me.
Oh my God! Why was that the through line last episode? Yes. Yes. Who is it? I'm a ghost who needs my beauty sleep. Yes. Oh, Emma, Beans. Come in. I haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing?
We're good. How about you? How have you been enjoying the ride?
Yes, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me the chance to catch up on some reading and the time to grade some papers from my other classes. Why don't you both have a seat? We haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the trip and the murder. You know, the thing that I definitely did not commit myself.
Sure. Come on, Beans.
Yeah, sure. I guess the ring can wait a bit. Ah, a lovely cutscene. Oh, that was enough of that.
Now we're back to the portrait photos.
Yeah, yep. Single character profiles. Yes. So what did the two of you think of our trip? Did you have a nice time?
Well, it was no Vegas, but it was wonderful. Vendreka is so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Okay, I do have to appreciate the fact that they're keeping the spatial reasoning here, where they don't have her like they normally do, just like pop up next to him, because she's not next to him. She's on this side of the booth. I'm glad you think so. We spent a lot of time thinking about the spatial reasoning of this game. I've always felt my country's natural beauty was among its greatest strengths. And you, Beans? What did you think of your time in Vendreka? I liked all the bodies that dropped.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, I agree. It was beautiful. And those hot dogs were unreal. What? Oh, the hot dog stand. It was one of the joke responses on the
Got it.
The what is your essay going to be about? Yes. Well, I hope you know I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. This trip was more than just a vacation after all. I hope that essay about the hot dog stand is just truly riveting.
The different condiments, topping, bun options.
Yes. Remember, a good essay is like a hot dog. It's long and it has bread. I don't know what I'm saying. I was trying to say it's usually you have your introduction, your conclusion, and in the middle you have the meat. What? Karen is giving me such a look right now. Top 10 looks that she's ever given me in my life.
That's saying something. We've been married for fucking ever.
For fucking ever.
Married since birth.
Came out the womb with a ring that I then lost, apparently. It's in this apartment somewhere.
Well, no.
It's in this apartment somewhere.
It's honestly probably not lost now that they've literally opened up a hole, the hell in our apartment.
It fell down with the pipe.
Yes.
Oh, God. Bad answer.
You can count on us, Professor.
I've already begun drafting my paper, and I'm sure Beans has as well. I almost said Febreze has as well.
Febreze. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Professor, can I ask you something about Vendreka? It's for my paper.
Yes, of course. What would you like to know?
before our trip, you emphasized to Verbines and I the importance of the Vendraken Revolution. But when we visited the Vendraken History Museum, there was barely any material about it on display at all. It's true that some 40 years ago, the country we now call Vendraka was split in two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendraka, and the east side, now called Genbrinka, remaining under military occupation, correct?
Yep. I love that they are just making sure we really got plotline. This is gonna be important. And I'm so weirded out by that. Yes, that is correct.
This period of Vendraken history seems so critical. Shouldn't it have been more of a focus of the exhibit?
A very astute question, Emma. Truth be told, I hoped that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. For all of Vendraka's virtues, the reality is that my country has something of a troubled past, of which the revolution was a part. I should know. After all, I was there. Did you participate in the revolution, Professor? Are we learning the deep lore, apparently? Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard to not get swept up in all of the activity. I killed so many people.
Are we going to find out he fought for the North?
I mean, if fought for the North,
wasn't the North?
Are you talking about the Civil War, or are you talking about North Korea?
I don't know. The South was bad in our war.
Yes,
That one.
Okay, I was like, we're gonna find out he fought for the North. The good guys. The revolution's goals were admirable. We wished to be free from the occupation that had plagued us for centuries. And regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. I killed so many people. No, we're not getting the Jasper treatment for Professor Martin. Our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to compromise. Though it's this compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split in two, Vendraka has prospered. Quality of life is better than it has ever been. The citizens live well and are happy, but hiccup. The same cannot be said of Genbrika. In the intervening years, Genbrika has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but violence and poverty are the norm for its people. The compromise was never supposed to be the end. Genbrika's independence was always intended to come close behind, but the truth is, in pursuit of peace and independence, Vendraka abandoned Genbrika. I think that was in that Tolstoyevsky novel that I was talking about. And to this day, the prevailing viewpoint on the subject is to look the other way.
That's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. Oh! Sorry, what?
Please.
Oh!
This is a serious conversation, Frankie. He's bearing his country's soul to us, and we must pay attention. Take notes. This is going to be tested.
You're right. Beans really is goofing off right now.
Beans is at the table being like, yeah, that's unbelievable rock. And he's like, I'm a goofy goober.
Rock! Of course, not all Vendrakens choose to live in ignorance. In recent years, many of the country's leaders have worked to make Vendraka a welcoming place for Genbrican refugees. Oh my god. And Otto Keller was a Genbrican refugee, right? The victim from the hotel?
Yes.
Who was the housekeeper for the
guy who was
prosecutor.
Yes.
Yeah. Among them is Senator Gordon, my old friend.
Oh yeah, it was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendraka to visit, right? This trip wouldn't have happened without him.
That is correct. I hadn't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit. The only way I could get back into the country was if he let me, because they took my passport away. Vendrake is a wonderful country. I've been wondering, why did you move to America, Professor? Well, as much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature, as well as teaching. So obviously I went to America, where English literature began.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
English literature begins and ends with Twilight.
English literature begins and ends with the old Maximum Ride children's novels. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
This was a series that I read as a kid. So some people had I also read like Percy Jackson and Harry Potter and all those things. But there was this one random book series that my parents discovered and bought for me at some point, where the whole thing was that the kids were like crossbred with birds, so they had angel wings. And they were being hunted by like wolf people. It was like sci-fi, but they were like on the run from the scientists who were experimenting on them.
I want no judgment from you.
Okay.
For anything I read for the rest of our lives.
I've never judged you for anything that you've read.
Untrue.
Name one.
I read a smut book about peeps.
You know what? You're so right. I did judge you for that, and I'm so sorry. I remember exactly what you're talking about too, and oh my god, the temptation to delay going further into this game just to talk about it is so great.
They turned into hot peep men.
Yep. Yes, they did.
Yep.
What wasn't it? Wasn't it that they microwaved the peeps?
Yeah.
And then they've turned into hot peep men.
Yeah.
But that was
Talk
relatively
about a peep
short.
show.
Oh my god. Anyways, after finishing my undergraduate degree, what was that thing about the peeps, for beans? What was the thing about the peeps? I promptly moved to London to continue my studies. Okay, he moved to London to study English literature. How'd you end up in America, my dude? I eventually accepted a teaching position at the University of London and was later offered further opportunities in America. Okay. It's all checking out. I just hit the microphone. It's all checking out. Don't do it. It's gonna sound bad.
No, it's not. It's going to sound great because it's not me.
Next thing I knew, I'd been away. How dare you say such a thing about yourself? Next thing I knew, I'd been away from my home for nearly 40 years. My how time flies. What is happening? Is the room spinning? What?
I kind of got dizzy, but I'm okay.
Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm here. Look into my eyes.
It's okay. Just
Look
continue.
into my 12 eyes as the room spins. All right. Anyway, since I've been gone. Anyways, now I'm doing it. I've of course kept up with the political situation of my home country. I thought it would be illuminating for you both to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes with a price, and for Vendraka, that price was Ganbrika. Never forget that it is our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our neighbors, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to welcome Ganbrikan refugees into Vendrika with open arms. and I dream of a day that reunification of our countries can be realized. Wow. The political situation in Vendrika is more complicated than I thought. Of course, Emma picked up on it right away. She's so much more perceptive than I am. I'm such a fucking moron.
I mean,
It's no wonder Martin likes her so much. Meanwhile, all I can think to say is how much I like those stupid hot dogs. Oh, I'm such an idiot. At least they said it.
he looks up, he has a top hat on. Son of a bitch.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, is this a photo album on the table, Professor?
Oh, yes. I was just looking through it earlier, reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vendrika. I suppose I was right around your age.
Do you mind if we take a look? Oh my god, we're gonna find a photo of the woman.
Ooh, not at all. Though these photos are so old, I wonder if you'll even recognize me. Well, what do you think? Can you tell which one's me? No, not at all. Couldn't
Absolutely
recognize
not.
those curly
Oh my
locks
God.
anywhere.
Is Professor Martin one of the polo guys?
Oh my god. Whose face looks like Martin's? I wonder. It's gotta be him, right?
Wow, don't tell me. Is this you, Professor? In the middle?
Very perceptive, Emma. That is me. Yes,
The game
that
was
is.
like, we haven't had you click on anything for a minute. Let's have you just do this fun quick.
We also haven't had you solve any mystery shit for a while.
Yeah.
You don't look that much different. Your hair is just a little messier now. Ha ha.
Damn, she beat me to it. Who are the other two people in the photo? On the left is Senator Gordon, though back then he was just a political science student. And next to me on the right is my old friend Meyer, another literature student.
I was going to say my old friend Mayor. He's the mayor of the town.
Did you visit Meyer on the trip as well? Oh, that was you. I didn't read it, or I read the words without reading the name.
That's okay.
You want this line?
In a sense, yes.
Okay. Meyer was killed about a year after this photo was taken during an uprising. Oh?
Oh my. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respects. He was a great friend, and I'm glad I knew him when I did. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifices. It is, of course, important to fight for our ideals, but in practice, revolution is a violent business. I pray that none of my students will ever have to experience anything like that. What's on your mind, Emma?
Contemplation.
Penny for your thoughts. Damn, Martin's really been through a lot, hasn't he? Damn.
Get out.
Well, it is getting rather late. Get the fuck out of my room. I'm going to get ready for bed. Or you can stay and give me those bro smooches.
The little kisses. Emma, you don't need to be here for this.
Thank you for talking with me, you two. I hope the conversation was illuminating. All right, good night, everybody.
Thanks, Professor. Have a good night.
What about the ring? Wait, Emma. We had something we wanted to show Professor Martin, right?
That's right. I almost completely forgot.
Who's the idiot now, Emma?
Who's the dumbass now?
I still has the top hat on. Son of a fucking bitch.
What's this? You have something to show me?
Fabrine drops the ring, picks it up, is on one knee holding it up to Professor Martin. For beans,
So for the sake of flowing through the game, I'm going to show him the ring. But there is such a temptation I have to just like check him, check the room, check the area. Like,
No. Show him the ring.
hey, Professor, we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but
We think it's in Vendraken, so we're not sure what it says. Would you be able to translate it for us?
a ring. Sure, let me take a look. Oh, hey, look, they gave it a full image. I love that. Well, you're right. This is definitely Vendraken. Though the style of the engraving suggests an Eastern influence. If I had to guess, I'd say this ring comes from Genbrika. The engraving says, "To my beloved AK-47."
To my beloved AK.
Didn't Emma say the woman she met had a name that began with an A? You said you found this on the train. It appears to be a wedding ring. Quite a devastating thing to lose.
Yeah, we were trying to find who it belongs to.
Well, whoever is this ring's owner, they can't have gone far. You'll have plenty of time to search for them tomorrow.
Can I have the ring back, Professor?
No.
Oh, yes, of course. No, it's mine now. Slips it on his finger. It's too tight for him. It's permanently on there now. Well, fuck. I'm going to be removing this finger later.
In an act of finger seppuku. Whatever it's called.
Finger seppuku. Yes, my finger is going to stab itself in the guts. All right. I guess we gotta talk to him some more. But like, what? Oh, that's you.
Thank you for the translation, Professor. Sorry.
Of course. Big wise.
Why are you? Of course. It's been quite some time since I've read Vendraken writing. It reminds me of my childhood. We won't take up any more of your time, Professor. Thanks again. Think nothing of it. Good night, you two, especially you, Beans.
Good night, Professor. Hey, Beans, how about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we found out today.
Is that what we're doing back in my cabin? Sure. And we will do that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And in the meantime, what can they leave in the comments, babe?
Ooh, let's talk about... I'm not too sure. This is a very, like, political history episode.
It was a very heavy topic.
Just like
episode.
a lot of talking about stuff.
So how about...
you,
Oh. Yes.
what is your favorite museum that you've ever gone to?
Oh, that is a good one. Yes.
Because she talked about everything
Going
in the
to the History
museum.
Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Titanic Museum in Las Vegas.
That is pretty cool. Similarly, at the same location, I like the Body Museum.
I like the bodies exhibit,
Yeah.
but it is also like, heebie-jeebie.
It gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
Anyways, so thank you guys so very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Good boy.